Hello, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Carmen Wilson, and I'm a realtor with the Mike Brown Group here in Meridian, Idaho. Today, I wanted to shed some light on what sometimes can be an awkward topic around selling your home. How does realtor compensation work? If you've been thinking of embarking on a real estate adventure, one of the considerations you may have are the costs involved. And in those costs, who pays the realtor and how much does that cost? Both home buyers and home sellers each have what are called closing costs. These are the fees and costs associated with successfully completing the transaction. Realtor compensation is a part of the seller's closing cost. That cost is paid at the time of closing, so right at the end of the transaction. Everything money related in the world of real estate is negotiable, and yes, that includes realtor compensation. Although there is no set market standard, your realtor likely has their own standard amount for what they generally charge. It's usually a percentage of the final sales price for your home. This encourages your realtor to be equally invested and motivated to negotiate your needs and sell your home. No doubt, when you sit down with your realtor and review these costs, there could be a little bit of sticker shock. So it's important to have this conversation up front. Ask if there are any additional fees or if that compensation is all-inclusive. For example, some agents may charge a transaction fee, or there may be additional services that could be considered add-ons. To be honest, I completely understand when my clients ask for a price break. Who doesn't love a good deal? But here's an insider's tip. How well will your realtor protect your assets if they so easily give in on their own? One thing to keep in mind is that the entire amount that you pay doesn't go directly into your realtor's pocket. First, that compensation is shared with the cooperating agent or the agent who brings you a buyer. Ask your realtor how much is shared with the cooperating agent. It should be shared equally. Then a portion of that compensation goes to your agent's brokerage. When you hire an agent, you're also hiring their broker. So they take the fees that they've agreed upon. And finally, we cannot forget Uncle Sam. A traditionally paid employee has their taxes taken out for them. But as a business owner, it's the agent's responsibility to pay their taxes, insurance, and other business expenses. Remember, for all the costs associated with marketing your home, your agent pays those up front. So it's safe to assume that your realtor may end up with around 30% or even less of that total compensation being paid. I hope that helps shed some light and gives you some ammunition as you interview agents to sell your home. The golden rule of you get what you pay for absolutely applies in the real estate business. Thanks again for tuning in. If you've found this helpful, please hit the subscribe button below and share with a friend. I look forward to seeing you in my next episode.